I sure want to leave. Oh, howdy do, crew. It's me, Moxie Magnus, the ship's chief cosmetology officer. The captain has asked me to make a few announcements today. First of all, welcome back from shore leave. I know the crew had been fatigued from so many months in space and they needed to take a break. I'm sure you all had fun, but I did notice this morning that more than a few of you are a little more hungover than usual. Except, of course, for Scotty. He was his usual hungover today. Bless his little scotch-soaked heart. Alrighty, it's time to put all those fur bikinis away and get back to work. Speaking of fur bikinis, sickbay is half-staffed today because our Dr. McCoy is suffering from the tiniest case of rug burn. Now, I said to him, Leonard, you are a doctor, not a 17th century fur trapper, or a 20th century pimp for that matter. Anywho, we would like to thank those wonderful people on that amusement planet for providing us with so much fun. Why, Janice and I, we met this wonderful little man named Mr. Rourke, and he had this tiny little assistant named Tattoo, and they saw to it that we lived out all of our fantasies. Now that Mr. Rourke, he looks so familiar, but I just can't seem to place where I've seen him before. I think he reminds me of someone from the ship's database, but I just can't seem to remember who it is. Oh well, I'm sure it can't possibly be important. Why, it'll certainly never come up again. At least not until episode 23 and movie number 2. And Into Darkness, if you count that one. A lot of us don't. British? Really? Actually, the fantasies that Mr. Rourke helped us with were the fantasies of middle-aged housewives from the 20th century, but that was really close enough. I mean, who can complain about bottomless Mai Tais and pool boys in fur bikinis? Oh, I know I can't. They were definitely not bottomless, if you know what I mean. I mean, the pool boys, they were not bottomless. I mean, they had bottoms. They weren't bottomless. They had butts. There were an awful lot of fur bikinis on that planet. Anywho, I'd also like to apologize to anyone who had an encounter with this robot cowboy. It seems his programming was a little bit off. They tell me he was due for a reboot anyway. Everything old is new again. Oh my god, call Ruth Buzzy. Maybe we can get HBO to do a gritty remake of The Lost Saucer. That's a very obscure reference. Thank goodness that everybody that cowboy killed was revived. If that includes you, don't forget to see a ship's counselor at your earliest convenience for your PTSD/grief counseling. I'd also like to announce some upcoming events. For example, the chili cook-off is going to be in 2 weeks. I'd start replicating my beans now because there's going to be a line. Registration for bowling ends on Wednesday, and there's speed dating in Rec Room 6. Angela Martini, you'd better go to that. I mean, you're not getting any younger. Rip that Band-Aid off, girl, and hop right back in there. Tonight's menu is, in Rec Room 1, they have fish sticks and tater tots. In Rec Room 2, they have food cubes. Everything else is order on demand, but I would avoid the replicated food cube curry and, incidentally, all bridge-level bathrooms. Ta-ta for now. I'll see you in Salon Bay. Don't forget, your hair and nails can look as fabulous as mine. But not without me. Does this thing turn itself off? Jane, stop this crazy thing! The red button. Oh my goodness, did you hear what the captain got up to down there? There's a button up there somewhere. I heard that he stuck his